Okay, so I'm Callie Gedge. I am a former crooked teeth patient, so I was really excited to hear about this fabulous new cookbook. And today I have Carl Taylor from Taylor Dental, and we're going to talk about what you can and cannot eat when wearing braces and dispel some of the myths that people have been told or may know about what you can and can't eat when you're wearing braces. So if you've been put off having braces because of dietary reasons or how you think the braces will affect your diet, then today you're definitely in the right place. So how are you doing, Carl?
I'm very well, Callie. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. So Carl, first of all, can I just ask you a few questions about this process and about the cookbook?
Of course, please, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, from a dentistry point of view, Carl, why do you love making crooked teeth straight? And as a patient myself, I know it is life changing. So and obviously you're changing lives. So what is it that you get out of this particular treatment?
Well, it's a huge change from normal dentistry. I remember vividly starting out in dentistry. I think the first week it felt like every other patient walked in saying, "I don't like dentists," and people don't come to the dentist looking forward to their treatment a lot of the time. Whereas with our braces patients, they're bouncing through the door really excited about the consultation, and it just increases from that point onwards. Really, they're excited about treatment. Oh, look how much my teeth have moved, really chuffed, and then right at the end, it can get quite emotional. You know, the flowing tear or whatever. It means a lot. So it's a big difference. Say doing a root canal for somebody, they don't believe that often with the tears of joy. So it's you get a great sense of job satisfaction from it. Really.
Brilliant, thank you. That's great. And so, when people go through the treatment of straightening crooked or twisted teeth, is there any pain involved?
No, I wouldn't say pain involved at all. On the very first visit, there's been a handful of patients that maybe have had a little discomfort on occasions, but pain, no. The forces are very light on the teeth nowadays. A number of the braces systems that we use, we're not changing wires, so it's not like you're ramping up children sometimes when they go to see an orthodontist. You see them with their heels at the door because they know that another wire is going to go in, it's going to be tighter again, and we don't have that at all with the systems.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely back that up. My son's having wired ortho at the moment, and for days after is in quite bad pain. And obviously, as I mentioned, I've gone through this orthodontic treatment for twisted and crooked teeth, and as you say, just a little bit of discomfort, but it's basically a couple of hours after. But I was really pleasantly surprised at the pain-free journey on this treatment. So just moving on from there, how does it affect people when people have these braces fitted or this treatment fitted? How does it affect them at home and at work and socially?
Well, I think depending on the type of brace system that they have, sometimes with some systems a little list to begin with, but they tend to get over that very quickly. I think at work, the stories I've heard, it's where we get a lot of referrals from. That they're very interested. It's still a relatively new thing, adults with braces on, so it's a talking point, and also we see a little bit of a badge of honour. It's a big thing to go through, an exciting treatment to have. So in the main, people are very excited about it, and it's a talking point for them.
Yeah, I mean, I was offered obviously the clear aligner and also the actual the I think it was the CFAS system that we used, but I was quite proud of having. I was offered the clear, but I wanted to go for the coloured because it made me feel younger because I was like relating braces to younger women or even teenagers, so it was quite a nice thing to have. So talk about your experience with food then, Carl. I mean, when I had braces, at that point, it's only a couple of years ago, but I wasn't advised, on what foods to eat. And I was quite surprised when I got home, what I was unable to eat through not sort of seeking advice. And it was one of the big things that in terms of feedback, in terms of, what dietary, what you can and can't eat. So why did you decide to create this cookbook then for busy people?
I think it first came when a lady said that she was really pleased with the braces treatment that she'd had, absolutely chuffed to bits with a smile. But I'm not sure if it was jokingly or not, but she said, and I've lost loads and loads of weight.
Yeah.
So it got me thinking about. As a dentist, you think very much about the technical side, but when people have left the surgery, I don't think I've given enough thought to what people would be eating or what concerns they would have when they got home. So I mentioned it to a few other patients, and I did mention that there was a difficulty with some foods or another, and one thing led to another, and I decided that a cookbook probably would be a very good idea to let people know that you can have nutritious meals, and if you want to lose weight, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be something that's forced upon people. Not everybody's there.
So could we have a look at the cookbook? Have you got it with a copy with you?
Here we are.
Wonderful. So that's sent out to all the straight teeth patients that come through through Taylor Dental.
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone's interested at all in having braces with us, you don't have to go ahead with the treatment. If you're just keen for the recipe book and learn a little bit more about it, then we'll happily send a copy out.
So, and I've seen a copy of it, Carl. I think there's about 48 recipes. Is that right?
That's right, yes. Yeah, right.
So plenty to get on with.
Going throughout the treatment, yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, most of our treatments are well under 6 months, so it's different. There's a couple of recipes a week throughout that time.
Wonderful. So. Also, there's some information as well on what you can and can't eat through your treatment in that book as well.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. So what will happen if people keep trying to eat their normal foods while what would happen if, for instance, things like chewing gum, isn't it, and chocolate, and what happens if they do the wrong thing when they're wearing braces?
Well, it's the two main categories really. Is it either a brackets debonding or the brace system breaking, or a lot of the time things getting stuck and wedged, and it's just been an absolute nightmare to try and get it out, and people using toothpicks or wires and things and causing damage to their gums. So there are some do's and don'ts, but as mentioned before, there's a good deal of your favourite foods you still be able to eat. There's not that many no-nos, but it's just good to know which ones to avoid during the course of treatment. Oh,
that's great. That's fantastic feedback. So just referring back to the book again then, Carl, what's your favourite recipes within that book? Have you got any favourites of your own?
It's the easy lasagna, believe it or not. My mum is Italian, don't tell her, but I think this one might have the edge. The ricotta cheese in it really tops it off. So yeah, I'd highly recommend the easy lasagna. It's great.
Wonderful, thank you. So how can, if I know we'd mentioned that the book was sitting out for straight teeth patients. If I'm just a general patient, or if I come across watching this video, how can I get the book?
Well, there's a number of different ways. You could email us, smile@tailoredsdentalcare.com, or give us a ring, 01274 611 834. We're happy to send one out in the post. Our websites, there's a landing page. We've got a few websites, but tailoredsdentalcare.co.uk. You can fill in a web form and ask for one there, and we'll send one through.
Lovely, thank you very much. So imagine a future then with straighter, whiter teeth and a straight teeth recipe cookbook with over 48 recipes. How could this change your life? So that's an exciting prospect. So if you head over, fill in the details and start eating the foods that you love while wearing braces. So I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to tell my friends about it, because it's like I said, it was one of the big things when I had my braces done. But imagine the future, eating foods you love but didn't know you could. So Carl, thank you so much for your advice today, and thanks for all your feedback.
Cheers, Kelly. All the best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.